everyone, and welcome back to Page 3 Hot Topics.
Hello.
We're joined by three people, but the third person is your dog today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That is so cute.
I want to get mine in here. I didn't know we were bringing dogs to Page 3 Hot Topics.
Jay is busy on a Page 3 shoot today, so she can't make it, but we're sure that the pictures will be fab. So we are going to kick things off with I'm a Celeb all the way through to Meghan Markle on Ellen. And then, of course, Christmas is just around the corner. I don't know if you started your shopping yet, if you've got your tree up, but we are 100% going to be talking about that as Daisy put up her tree this week, which some people, I'm sure, oh, there it is. In the shot. Some people are going to be a bit angry about that, including myself, because it's definitely not going up until December. But there's so much to talk about. But if you guys have got any comments, then pop them in the section below and we'll get them answered for you. So, girls, I'm a Celeb. Have you been watching it?
Well, yeah, I did, but then I got a bit bored. I'm not going to lie.
That's interesting. Okay, yeah, because viewers, I guess viewing figures have gone down a fair bit in comparison to other years. Now, obviously, that's not helped with, the pandemic and stuff easing. So less people are now tuning in, less people are at home in front of their sofa. But do you think maybe it's because it's lacking some kind of, star appeal this year or something like that? What do you think?
I think it's the same as when it was in the jungle. I don't like it in the castle in Wales. It's just not as exotic. I'm going to go for.
Yeah, because when you think of I'm a Celebrity, you do think of bush tucker trials. You do think of the jungle, and you think of spiders. And I know there'll be Welsh spiders, but you think of, the big Australian.
I just think there's no characters in there. I didn't know one of them going in there. I know that sounds awful, but I didn't actually know one of them. I didn't think, oh, I know you. I didn't know any of them.
It's bad. It's not bad, but they're kind of pushing it when you have to Google who that person is.
Who are you?
I had to do that quite a fair bit.
Yeah,
I have to say, this year. And bear in mind, we work in, I work in journalism, and I had to do it. So, do you think it's maybe it's giving a platform for people who aren't necessarily that famous? You kind of flipped it on the back sort of, things that maybe that's helping their careers. Katie got in touch. Only know Adam Woodyard and the guy from Coronation Street. The guy from Corrie was in there for 13 years or something, so I guess that's something.
Wow.
Caitlyn Jenner was in there a few years back.
And then it's gone from one extreme to another, hasn't it?
It's not great, but if you could get anybody in there, girls, who would it be?
Oh.
I feel under pressure. I know it's called I'm a Celebrity, but I do think that, when you're watching Love Island and stuff and it is just the usual person, I think I would prefer that, a member of the public without any of their necessities. And I'm not saying that celebrities are any different to members of the public, but I don't know, maybe they'll just give it a little bit more fun because they don't mind making a fool of themselves, maybe.
Totally agree.
This is true. They did that with Big Brother, didn't they? And actually that made stars out of Big Brother, because you don't have anybody who's a bit, tight-lipped about anything. People are going in there and they want to make a career of things.
Haven't got a reputation.
There's no one really young in there as well, bubbly and young, like we all know them. Do you know what I mean? When we go,
and there's no big love interest. There's no. I know this is years ago now, but Peter Andre and Katie Price. I want to see people snuggling on a hammock, a little bit starved of food, cameras on them, a little bit of sexual tension between them. Everyone kind of being like, oh, is it going to be the night that they're going to share?
6 packs out, all in the shower, nice bums out. You know
See what I mean?
All the dad bods, all the dad bods.
Linda said, at least there's no Love Island in there. Love Islander, yeah.
No, Love Island.
This is true, but I mean, it's all to play for. Maybe, you know, they always drop a few in, don't they? They always drop a few as they go, you know, next person on, coming on tomorrow night or whatever, with a good bushwhacker trial to get things going. But predictions for this year, who do you think is going to win out of the lot so far? Anybody stand out for you, or do you all find them a bit bland?
I think that naughty boy, like boy, might win. I don't know, something about him. He keeps saying he wants to give up and that, and then little Robin comes along. I don't know. I think there's more. I think there's more to him. Do you know what I mean? I think he might be like a secret winner.
Yeah, this is true, and he's definitely creating headlines, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's definitely getting a lot of action on the TV. Katie said Danny. Yeah, potentially. Daisy, what do you think?
Who's the lady from the Saturdays? Is it
Frankie Bridge.
I was about to say her.
I want her to win purely because she said that she's going in there because her husband come 5th and she needs to beat him. So I think she should win because she'll get out of chores, jobs, she can use that against him forever. And that's the competitiveness on him.
This is good. This is good. And she obviously really wants to get involved. She's really excited to be there.
Yeah.
Robert said, am I really old? Only 2? I don't know. Snoochie Shy and Naughty Boy. Everybody else I know. Also So Long, Richard Madeley. Now we don't know what's happened to Richard, but we have been given some news in this afternoon where he's I think been taken out of the camp for some medical attention. Obviously we hope everything's okay. You know, but yeah, it's a developing situation, so we don't know what's going on there. But I feel like, you know, he doesn't really have a filter, does he? And he's done TV for years, so I think he'd be really good if he gets to go back in. Robert said too early to call, should win, in my opinion. Well, Robert, that's fine. It's all to play for, what we said. But we asked you guys at home what you thought of I'm a Celeb this year. We took it to a poll, as usual, so let's take a look. Are you enjoying I'm a Celebrity this year?
Oh
no, 55.
And Deck are going to be sops.
Yeah, savage. Yes, 44%. So I feel like the producers have got some work to do.
Oh my god!
Back to the drawing board, guys. Back to the drawing board. Get back some more ideas. Take yourself off to Australia next year. Maybe they need to do what the X Factor did. Take a year out.
Yeah,
and then maybe come back to it.
They just need to go back to Australia. Then I think everything will be back to normal. Really, I hate it in Wales.
It's all very grey, like very colour.
The pandemic is easing now. Let's get back into the normal swing of things, shall we? So, moving on from I'm a Celebrity and on to Boris Johnson. Because it feels like we live into a TV show at the moment, doesn't it? Boris Johnson delivers cringe-worthy speech.
Oh my God, is this about the Peppa Pig?
Right, here we go. Well, we're about to see it again. Hold your cringes. Right, here we go. Let's take a look.
With great local schools, with fantastic broadband. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. People will have the confidence to stay nearer the place they grew up. Just because I can tell you, as a former motoring correspondent, EVs may not burble like sucking doves, and they may not have that rum, rum, rah, rah that you love, but they have so much torque. And Tony, yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. I don't know if you've been to Peppa Pig World. Hands up anyone who's been to Peppa Pig World? Not enough. I was a bit hazy what I would find at Peppa Pig World, but I loved it. And Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
I I mean, it's so curlingly awkward at times, and like you kind of want to laugh, but then also like you've got so much power in this country. You're genuinely running our country, and you can't even put your sheets together to make the speech. So okay, fine. So there were lots of moments in that speech. Girls, what if you could just sort of like get it down to one sentence? What did you think of it? Let's start with Chloe.
I think he's a legend. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's so funny. I think he is proper funny, but he is just gone. Like, what is going on? Like, he's meant to be a prime minister. Like, I just think what the hell is happened to him? He's just so funny, but he is really cute. So I do love him. I can't lie. But I think Pandora does need to step in as prime minister.
Hey,
I think
she will be a good prime minister impression. Linda, need to get Boris in there and Labour leader. I think she's saying get Boris into I'm a Celeb and Keir Starmer up for PM. Yeah, Katie, Boris didn't understand the assignment. He definitely didn't. Not enough prep. Daisy, what do you think?
Oh, don't you just think it's really worrying that this man has so much control over everything and, goes to a big conference and speaks about Peppa Pig World? Like, who is he speaking to as well? Like, no one goes there and like, unless you've got children, I imagine. You're probably not even allowed there if you don't have children. Like, I don't understand the conversation of it.
It's just bizarre.
It's got to do with politics.
I'm a fan of Peppa Pig. Don't get me wrong.
As well.
I've never even heard of Peppa Pig World, quite frankly. And why is he suggesting to go? I just don't understand. I genuinely do not understand. And and like I know, find him cute and funny and stuff, but that is what? Is he choosing well? Has he checked his temperature? I don't know. So do you think maybe it's time for Boris to have a bit of a break? Or maybe he just needs to move on. His time is, he's been here for the pandemic.
Maybe he should get a job in Peppa Pig World instead.
Maybe. That's a shout. Daisy, do you think it's time for him to stay, leave?
Yeah, he's had a good old go, hasn't he? But I think he's got so much more, just umming and ahhing, being professional. That surely you've got to learn how to make a speech, and you should be able to do all of that. I mean, I couldn't make a speech, but I wouldn't go and run for prime minister for that reason. And I understand it's probably really stressful as well. Like, it must be really, really hard. But surely you can also catch a train of thought, even if you do lose your page, and just kind of carry on rather than ooh.
But the issue is he'll have a speech writer, which is even more worrying. He'll obviously be knowing what he's speaking about, and maybe there was quite a rushed speech putting it together and stuff. But he'll have a team around him who are writing up his speech with him, who are working on all of the different points that he needs to get through. So really, all he kind of needs to do, in quite a literal sense, is work off an auto cue and do a bit of ad-lib around it. Bit confused as to why he can't do that. Linda says people need to cut him slack. He's brilliant. Linda? Fair enough. Fair enough. Chloe agrees with you.
Love you, Linda, babe.
But I would like to see Boris and I'm a Celeb. I think.
Yeah.
And as much as we say, all these things, it is very worrying. His PM. You can't help but sometimes have a little bit of a chuckle at some of the stuff he says, even though we're laughing at him, not with him.
He's entertaining.
Sorry?
He's very entertaining, even in his speeches.
He's entertaining. He's charismatic. You can see why people do like him.
Yeah.
Now, let's say you wanted Boris to go, which Chloe evidently doesn't, but let's say you do. Who would you like to see as Prime Minister instead? And you can't nominate me, Chloe.
I was going to say, we know who Chloe will choose.
Ralph, then.
My French Bulldog. Yeah, that's a great idea. Daisy, who do you choose?
I think we should put Ant and Dec forward. Everyone loves them. Everyone votes for them every year for the National TV Awards. Might as well make them Prime Minister as well. At least their speeches would be entertaining.
This is true. They are the people's choice. They are the people's choice. And
I think
two of them.
I think Katie Price. Because she's page 3 family, and I think she's amazing. So
that would cause a headline, I tell you. She's got a lot of life experience she can bring to the table, which is more to be said than some politicians at the moment. That's for sure. She's definitely got some life experience. So that is a contender. Will we see Katie Price in politics? Let us know in the comments what you think about that one. But moving on. From Boris now, and on to the other side of the pond, where Meghan actually did dab a little bit in politics recently, but not UK politics, US politics, but she's made headlines again. Meghan and Ellen, they are on the sofa together, and they chatted all sorts, but obviously some people have said because she's been on Ellen that maybe she's trying to be a Hollywood star, and that, you know, she said that she wanted a private life, but she's going on Ellen. She's been on Oprah now. She's done all these different things, you know, Netflix series, Spotify. So you're kind of, you know, slightly bordering now whether you want to be in the public eye or not. What are your thoughts on Meghan going on Ellen? Do you think that perhaps she's losing public sympathy?
Got to pay your bills at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Jobs come in.
Yeah. I don't know. She's just a bit of a rare one, isn't she? I don't know.
Expand on that. What do you mean, Chloe?
She's just a bit of a rare one. Like, I don't know. I don't think she knows what she wants. Like 1 minute it's private, then she's everywhere. She's in even Christmas movies I'm watching. Like, it's all just a bit rare.
Yeah, I think what people are struggling with, and this is something that Peter Andre is struggling with in particular. He's come out and he said that he can understand why the public basically are slightly, you know, losing their sympathy towards Meghan now, because she is consistently going into the public eye on the most public platform, Oprah, Ellen, making international headlines, but saying that she also wants to keep her private life private. So, yeah, difficult. Have you lost sympathy towards Meghan? Or can you, I mean, Daisy, you said you understand that, you know, she's got bills to pay and stuff.
I think at the end of the day, she was a Hollywood actor first, wasn't she? That was a career that I suppose she chose for herself. That's what she wanted to do. And that's what she was doing until she fell in love. And then she's kind of done as she should to follow family rules, I suppose. And I suppose within a family, she does want to be a bit private. I don't know. I know what you mean. She's very contradicting. But maybe there's still that part of her from her Hollywood days that just like enjoys being on the TV, having the cameras on her, and she wants to keep a little bit of that alive, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, Peter Andre said that she's hard to defend. And like, you just tried to defend her. Did you find that difficult to defend?
I think I stuttered slightly. Yeah, it is contradicting, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're all probably on the same page as Peter. Listen, I'm here for it. If she wants to go speak to Ellen, fair play to her. Yeah. But then also I think now's the time that if she does want to go speak to Ellen and she does want to go speak to Oprah, she also needs to probably be like, I want to pursue showbiz in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Linda said she's ruined the royal family. Now that's quite strong, Linda, and I'm not sure all of us would agree. I personally don't agree. But what do you think, girls?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't really say ruined. That's a bit crazy, but she's changed it, hasn't she? Really? Yeah, she's changed it
for the good and the bad.
She's changed it for different. I don't know if it's good or bad or not. Different, okay. I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, Daisy.
Oh, I just think she fell in love, and you can't help who you fall in love with. I'm going with the romantic Cinderella
Okay, that's cute. It's true. You can't help who you fall in love with.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Love is blind, baby. Love is blind. Moving on then from Meghan, and on to something a little bit more festive and a little bit more positive.
I'm here for the festiveness.
We are, what date are we on? We are on the 25th of November. Not long now till Advent. And of course, people are thinking Christmas presents, Christmas food. And of course, a tree comes with Christmas, doesn't it? With a little angel on top. And people are putting up their Christmas trees around the country early. And one of them would be you, Daisy. You put up your Christmas tree, didn't you?
I have put up my Christmas tree.
Okay.
Big part of it. Oh, there we are. Oh, look, he's made.
I just saw your boyfriend.
Yeah. Look at that. It's all this is my candy cane tree.
Oh, I love it so much. I love
This
it
is like my
so
little
much.
kitchen tree, and then I've got another one as well. Oh, there you
You're
go.
just so like perfect. Like
It's
it's like a dream.
Yeah, but look, it's pretty. It's nice to have it up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's stunning. It is really nice. I mean, I love a good tree.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, your soldiers and everything. Look.
No. Oh, cute. See? Christmas decks are out.
Oh, here we go. I feel like I needed some kind of Christmas
where
deck.
are yours?
It's the only thing I've got up at the moment.
I'm the angel on top of the tree, girls. I don't need a Christmas deck. Oh, Rod says I put a mask on my tree angel last year.
I like keeping in
very Phantom of the Opera. But obviously some people are Scrooges like myself, and I wait until December 1st to put up my tree. Because I just feel like your tree's going to be up for so long anyway. I think it's best to stick to December. It's something to look forward to. December 1st.
If I could have mine up now, I would, but we got my brother's birthday first, so we would put it up after the 3rd. So it's just a bit like,
yeah, I'm giving myself an extra week of like hoovering up glitter, but I don't.
Now, I also spotted, I have to say, Daisy, that your trees are not real.
They're not real. No.
And this is quite controversial because I get a real tree. I love the smell of the pine.
wow.
Really nice tree. And then I don't have to put it back into its box and stuff.
Yeah.
And it really divides opinion on this. So, Chloe, do you have a real tree or a fake tree?
Fake tree.
Okay.
I never have a real one. I don't know why. We used to, but we don't no more.
Okay. And why do you get a fake tree, not a real one?
I think it's because I used to have animal, like a cat, and it used to bite it and pull it down and all that.
So you're blaming the cat?
Yeah, it was the cat's fault, but we just don't do it. What about you, Days?
Yeah.
They're messy. I like
messy.
my house to be warm, so I'd kill it. I can't have any kind of plant anyway. I can do flowers, but plants, they just die. So look, a lot of pressure having to keep it alive. And I don't know if you saw, but I jam-pack mine with as many decorations and ribbon and glitter as much as I can. I feel like a real tree wouldn't survive the
I love the colour coordination as well. And I know I'm going to sound really, I'm going to sound awful when I say this, but I can't see any tinsel on there.
No, I don't like tinsel.
No, I don't think we have tinsel.
No. Okay, good. I'm pleased we're on the same page about that because I think tinsel's a bit tacky.
Yeah, that's what we think.
If you think tinsel is a thing.
Tinsel reminds me of like nativity plays when children wear on their heads, like seeing the angel and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not don't like.
Now,
yeah.
Rod's obviously thinking about the environment here, and that's a very good point. As long as real trees are being replenished, it shouldn't be a problem. And Ed, who is behind the scenes in all of this, who has to deal with us every week, he said the pines which fall down on the floor, that is a real pain in the butt.
Yeah.
What do you do with it when it's not Christmas? You've got like make more mess. Where'd you put a real tree?
Do you just cut it through the forest? Do you go to the forest
You
and
just
cut one?
no, you just the local tip has like a Christmas tree thing.
Oh,
Put
no.
it in the back of the car.
No, back in the loft. No.
That is really annoying, actually. That is one of my pet peeves, is when people don't go to the tip and they leave their real Christmas tree out to just die on the road for weeks on end until someone picks it up and does something for them. That is one of my real pet peeves, I tell you.
Yeah.
But is it too early to start putting on the Michael Bublé? I think not. I think music's fine, but Christmas trees are no from me.
Christmas is an excuse, isn't it? Like to just eat, drink, be merry. So I was all for bringing that a week forward.
Yeah,
okay.
And I think it makes you feel more like cozy and warm, and like when you watch films, it feels all like really filmy with your
getting dark now.
Yeah, and you want to get hot chocolate.
Do you feel like it's quite romantic?
Yeah, because I'm on my own. Well, romantic Pandora with my doggy.
It wasn't romantic putting the Christmas tree up together, none.
No.
Oh, it was like a DIY moment.
Yeah, it was like had really teamwork.
Did you put the star on the top together, like in like films?
No, because I haven't got a star. It just kind of balanced on the top, so there was a lot of balancing. And then I was like, "You've knocked it!" But we drank wine whilst we put the tree up. So
Chloe, it ended up with a bit of like back and forth, bit of bickering.
Yeah, it's not everything it seems.
Yeah, this is true. Maybe your cats can help you put up the tree, Chloe.
Yeah. Shit.
But any other plans for Christmas, girls, before we wrap up? Any hopes for Christmas?
I want someone to take me to Winter Wonderland. So
Oh, that might happen. That might happen.
No, I don't know though, because apparently it's getting well busy in that Winter Wonderland. I don't know. Who's going this year? Anyone?
I'm going on Saturday, so I'll keep you posted.
Oh.
We'll let you know.
Well, listen, we hope you find a date, Chloe.
You're finding me a date, Pandora, remember?
There you go.
I certainly am. That is actually something which is happening in the new year. So
yeah, lovely, yeah. Top secret.
Top secret. But plans for the new year, girls? Any wishes now we're looking forward into 2022?
Wishes,
hopes, resolutions.
No, I don't stick to them.
Yeah, I don't. I was about to say cut down on drinking, but that never happened.
No, keep to wine.
Yeah.
Carry on. Oh, Linda. Bye, ladies. Jab. Good luck, Linda. Right.
Good luck, Linda.
We must dash, but thank you so much for tuning in this week. And we will be back next week. And maybe Chloe will be taking them to London by then. Yeah, let's hope. Okay, then. Bye.
Bye.